Hello and welcome, folks. This is episode 6 of the Valley Weekly Tournaments stream, and I did not mess that one up today. And on top of that, not only do we have Even Wave and me, but we also have a very special guest, Nova Panda. So why don't you
Hey,
talk a little bit about yourself, what you do?
hey guys. Welcome. Good afternoon. Happy
Yeah,
birthday to whatever birthday it is.
I'll do a little like mini introduction. This is Nova Panda, and she's an awesome streamer herself, and she's gonna start like streaming more regularly with Valley. And she's like super into the community, totally digs what we're doing, and so you probably start to see some more of Nova Panda on these streams. But yeah, like
Yeah.
you're a streamer yourself. Like maybe you can like what kind of stuff do you stream?
Yeah, so I do a little bit of everything. I was very on and off, but I like to stream sometimes Minecraft. I like to do like Marvel Rivals, a couple of things like I play like modded games sometimes. This as every gamer has, there's a million games on Steam that you can go through. So I do a little bit of everything. I do a little bit of everything. Don't do FPS though. Forget
Gotcha.
Call of Duty.
Just strictly Call of Duty streams.
Like it's 2011, I want to say, is when it peaked.
When
Oh,
you
Call
have
of Duty.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and make an okay. Let me just say right off the top, this is the Valley tournament stream. Our tournament this week is Memory Match, and we are going to play some Memory Match. But I'm going to go ahead and make an executive decision and say that we're not going to play Memory Match all stream. It's one of those like I'm terrible at the game. I don't think anyone wants to sit there and watch me play Memory Match for an hour. So we're going to play some Memory Match. We're going to get into the tournament, talk about it. But I think, like towards the latter half of the stream, I may switch to like Spinfire, play some other game or something. But we'll see how it goes. Memory Match is one of those games. I think we talked about it on stream last time when we were playing Space Paddle. I said something like, Space Paddle is one of those games that will definitely check how well you slept the night before. Memory Match is like that, but even worse. Like talking and playing Memory Match is so hard. You're either like not playing well or you're not having very good conversation. So we're going to play it as much as possible, but I just wanted to say off the top of the bat, probably going to switch to another game later just because, it's Memory Match.
Don't say it like that, man.
You
Memory
mean you
Match is
can't play
great
this
game.
game
Well, it's a
24
great
hours a day?
It's a great game. I don't think anyone wants to watch us play Memory Match. I would love to watch somebody like Cubby, Father G, Bobcat
Yeah, Trades
play
of
Memory
Glory,
Match, but
number
nobody
one
wants to
right
play
now
me
with
play it.
7K score.
Get like under 1,000 each time. Well, let's get into it.
Dude, I've been playing, man.
So far, if you're not familiar with our Valley tournaments, they start every Wednesday at 3 p.m. Eastern time, and they run for a week. There's 100 ticket entry fee. If you pay the 100 tickets, then you can play unlimited for the entire week. And the whole goal is to get your name on the top 10. And we've been injecting some extra tickets into the prize pool. This week we put 5,000 tickets in again. The total current pot size is 5,900 tickets, and that'll be split among the top 10, whoever gets that at the end of the week. So that's kind of how the weekly tournaments work.
Oh, trying to get some high scores over here.
I mean, on the last stream, I gave up on Space Battle fairly quickly, so I don't think it's a problem. We're not going to be playing Memory Match for the whole hour. And I'm talking here and I'm just messing up left and right.
I'm sorry, I was laughing because my first game I got 16 points.
Okay, I haven't done that, but yeah, that's the vicinity I'm in.
16 points. That's my first one. So
Damn.
off to a good start.
So in these Valley games, like anybody could just join in and like play the games, right? You don't have to be like at the place or anything, right?
Yeah, I mean, like for the tournaments, you could be anywhere in the world. Just join. As long as you pay the 100 ticket entry fee, then you get unlimited plays for the rest of the week, and you place on our global leaderboards. Now we have like our daily leaderboards that are just for day-to-day play. Those are what the regular tickets are. Ticket rewards are paid off of, but this is like its own special thing. It's like a weekly leaderboard. People can play for a whole week and try to get top 10.
Oh, okay.
The whole goal. We pick a random game each week. This week it just happens to be Memory Match.
Oh, okay.
You keep saying that like it's a bad thing. Just because you're not good at this game
I
doesn't mean
I
it's not a
think
good game, man.
you guys are picking up on something that's not even there. I like Memory Match. I like playing Memory Match. I don't want to say, just because I say like I may not play it on stream the whole time doesn't mean that I don't like the game. It's that I just don't think it's like the most like viewer friendly game.
Yeah, no, I'm just messing with you. I couldn't sit
You
through an
also
hour
know
of
that I'm
space
terrible
battle.
at Memory Match too, though.
So far, I'm at 1500
Already.
Dang, hold up.
Yeah, dude. Easy peasy.
Dude, that's like my all-time high score.
Bro,
Okay. So Nova, what is your go-to video game right now?
Well, right now I really love playing Risk of Rain 2. Like I'm such a big nerd
Okay,
for.
that's a good answer. That's a good answer.
Yeah, good answer, right? The only answer, the right answer.
No, for the record, I would accept any kind of roguelike.
Yeah, roguelikes. Yo, I'm such a fanatic for roguelikes. I love roguelikes.
Listen.
Let me fix
That's
that
that is the future of video games, I think.
Yes.
Just the
yes,
infinite replayability.
exactly.
Also, I cannot deny how close roguelikes lie to arcade experience, with like an extra layer on top that lets you progress through and through. So even
Yeah.
Wave, we need you to get someone to throw together a roguelike for the Valley Arcade.
We have at least like one or two.
Okay, all right.
All right. Let me get on this memory game here. Hold on. Let me get on my stream real quick. Hold on. Let me hop into this
Yeah,
game.
I'm gonna show a little bit
everybody
of.
up.
Sorry.
No, it's all good.
All right, 631. I at least got that.
That's not bad.
No, it's terrible. It's terrible, but at least I got it.
Better than
Wait,
that.
so what's
16.
the high score right now?
All right, let's look at the. So far, this is actually interesting. There have only been 6 people placed on the leaderboard, so we haven't even filled out the full top 10 yet. Trades of Glory, number 1. Not a whole lot of surprise there. Helly Hansen, number 2. Top score is 7,261. Second place is 2,400. So, and then as long as you get 153 here on the top 10, I'll refresh here and see. I guess I'm on the leaderboard now.
Oh my god, 7,000! Oh look, there you are. Jeez.
I don't know if you've ever like seen some of these people from our community play Memory Match, but it's like insanely impressive what they can do. Like they remember everything, they know where everything is at, and they also like are so accurate with their clicking, which is one of the. I guess I'll give some tips on Memory Match. Like if you're looking to improve your gameplay, maybe like you've been trying to place on the top 10. I will say, like, one of the things I've learned that has helped me a lot with Memory Matches, of course, obviously, like, pay attention and memorize where everything is. Like, that's how you win, right? But one of the things is like your clicking accuracy. I've noticed, like, if you click and kind of drag the mouse cursor just a little bit, it tends to not register your click. So my biggest tip is to like get in this like clicking rhythm, like where you've clicked, like when your mouse cursor is stopped and it's like very deliberate. You're like this one and that one, this one and that one, and click 2 at a time. So it's like bam, 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 bam.
The 1-2.
Yeah, there's like a rhythm for it, and if you watch top Memory Match players, you'll see that they hit this rhythm, and it's like bam, 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 bam. And you flip over 2 at a time.
All right.
So
see what's going on here.
Maybe that's some tips.
Oh, General Knight. Yeah, somebody in my chat who also plays Risk of Rain 2. Hell yeah, you heard right, man.
Nice.
Risk of Rain 2 all day, every day, man. I bought some. I can't wait for the new DLC to come out.
Now,
Uh,
I'm not 100% familiar with this game. Can you explain it to me?
oh, it's only like the best game in existence.
I've heard.
So it's basically this like it's like a can you categorize it like a space-ish sci-fi kind of game? It's roguelike. You're
Okay.
basically like this I don't know, explorer guy who like crashes into a planet. You have to try to get out or something. And you have to just fight your way through a bunch of aliens and monsters, and you get really cool abilities. Like it's like a action game too. It's not like 2D or anything. It's a 3D game, and it's
Okay.
4 players, and you can totally just like it's just so good. Like tons of secrets, tons of like new ways to fight every time. There's like 10 characters now.
But it's like it's set in space.
Yeah, it's like space-ish, like
Okay.
sci-fi.
So-
like
Space adjacent.
All right, let
Yeah,
me give this a shot. Space adjacent, I
Alien-
like that. I like
alien
that.
My new
So-
band name.
Risk of Rain. I don't remember when the original came out, but originally it was a 2D sort of side scroller where your goal is to clear out a certain amount of enemies until a boss spawns. Then you take out the boss and you progress to the next level. The the more time you spend on the level, the more difficult it gets, and this persists through all the
Mhm.
titles. And the coolest thing about the original Risk of Rain is the fact that I am pretty sure, at least that's what I was told, it was essentially a love child of a few people because I think it was developed in like a dorm room or something. So Hoopu Feather or Hoopu Bird, don't
Oh,
remember
yeah.
the name of the developer. They put the original one together in like a dorm room. They published it. The game did fairly well on its own. They had absolutely zero marketing. I've only seen like a handful of videos. But the game had a community, and then I'm guessing when they had more time, they realized how much of a success the game was. They came out with a sequel, and the sequel is 3 dimensional. And then they also did a re-release of the original. It's called Risk of Rain Returns. That one is also a 2 dimensional side scroller, also really good.
Did you just do all that from memory?
You have no idea how much of a fucking nerd I am, dude. I don't think.
That's impressive.
all
I
he
thought
does.
you were reading off Wikipedia.
That's all he does.
Oh,
No,
and
no,
I
yeah.
think like the biggest selling point for the game is because it is solely player versus environment. They let you make your character as broken as you want your character to be. You can be absolutely ridiculous in that game just by like stacking
Yeah.
artifacts and items, and that is the biggest selling point for me. Just doing dumb shit essentially.
Yeah, basically.
Man.
Like you can just go completely ham chaos. Like you walk into the room, everything explodes kind of thing.
Yeah. Very satisfying game.
Yeah, it's great. Knight
And
is asking. Yeah, go
yeah, go
ahead.
ahead.
No, I was just
Thanks.
saying. The one of my Knight is asking me. My favorite survivor is in that game is oh shoot, oh no, what's his name? The alien lizard boy. Oh my god,
Acrid,
That's
Acrid.
Acrid, yes, Acrid. He's great. He's great. Big
Yeah,
poison boy.
I thought you would say like Huntress or something more vanilla.
Yeah, no, no. Huntress is for babies who like to just press one button and win the game. No, I'm just kidding. Huntress is great though.
No, that is the best way to play a game. You click one button and you win. So long as I get the dopamine hit, I really don't care how I get it. You know what I mean?
That's what I look for. I look for those games. It's just like one, but I won. That's what I like.
Yeah, that's why Cookie
Yeah.
Clicker was so successful. Oh, I see Happy Sailor in chat. He said, "LOL, easy peasy my ass." I get that. I get that.
Yeah. No,
And-
I know. Yeah, I'm totally talking so much smack right now.
And then he said he beat Evenwave, so he is good
Oh.
now.
I mean, I can't really say much. This is my worst game. I can't even talk smack in this game.
Dude, my job is just to get on the board today. Like put me on the board.
I
I'm
feel like
happy.
Right?
if you get to 800, I think you might be able to retain a spot with the
Hey,
distribution.
we're all top 10 right now.
I can go make alts really quick. Just pressure
All right.
people out of the.
Yeah, I left out the fact that there's only 9 people in the top 10 right now, but it's early in the
Okay.
tournament. We still
How do
have
we get
all
to
week.
10?
Still
10
have all week.
is
Yeah, Heavy Sailor said we're like the A team. Exactly.
the 80. Oh my god. I have to reach 1,000. Okay. It's 10. 10th place is 1,000. 20th place is 100. I could do 20 easy. Let's go. I wonder if Twitch my chat can help me with it actually. Yo, Knight, how good are you with memory?
Once
Do what?
we're done with memory match, you should give a shot to Death by Darkness. I think you're gonna have a great time.
Oh gosh,
Death by Darkness?
try it. You might like it.
That sounds like a really badass name.
It is. It is a cool name. What are you all's highest score so far? Like on stream?
Good question. 1541.
15.
I'm
All right.
1541.
Pretty
So
good.
I realized I was playing in practice mode the whole time. So now,
Oh yeah,
now,
I should have mentioned that.
yeah,
Stop it,
yeah. No, y'all just cheated. Didn't tell me how to start this game.
It's
I
all
was
strategy.
playing for no reason.
It's all part of my strategy to get a little bit higher on the leaderboard.
Oh, and I think Noah
like,
is
what?
not in tournament play because she just said 10th spot is 1,000.
Wait, what? No, yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
what I said. That's what I said.
That's what she was saying. She wasn't
Yeah.
playing in tournament mode,
Oh,
which
okay.
I guess we should say, like, if
Yeah,
you're
I was trying to
there are
segue.
two different modes. It's really 3, but
Uh-huh.
there's like the daily leaderboard, which you're trying to get on for just kind of your daily earnings,
Uh-huh.
and that resets each day, and tickets are paid out from your daily leaderboard play. Then there's also the weekly tournaments, which
Oh,
is
there's a
what we're streaming
timer.
right now, and at Valley-Arcade/games, there's a little button that says join tournament. It's like a yellow button. That's how you join the tournament. And once you're in the tournament page,
Mhm.
then you're playing the tournament game. And if you've
Oh.
already played if you've already like paid your 100 tickets, then you have unlimited plays for the week. So you're not subtracting 5 tickets per play like you would if you're trying to place on the daily leaderboard. But
Oh, gotcha.
the rewards for the tournaments are can be pretty good. For just like 100 tickets. Like I think first place earns nearly 1,000 tickets. So it's like a get first place win like 10 times as much. And I think like 10th place is like around 5 times as much. It's like around like 500 tickets for 10th place. So get 10th place, like 5x your 100 tickets.
Pretty
Just for
much.
doing well.
Oh, nice, man. Nice.
All
Is there
right.
something
So
that you can do with these tickets? Oh, sorry.
Not yet, but
Oh, on the board.
that
Sorry.
we're working on all kinds of stuff with that. I mean, there's gonna be all kinds. Here's the whole thing. Like, we want to give tickets the most utility and the most amount of syncs as possible before the token even like comes into existence. And I think
Mhm.
that's actually really cool. The fact that the token has like a real like utility in our ecosystem that we're building out before it even has a price. Like I think that's really super cool for people watching, wondering that. But like some of the proposed utilities, and these are not finalized and still being worked on. Some of them would be like obviously like entering tournaments. Obviously, you can at the TGE you can trade tickets for Valley, and you can claim them for Valley and trade them that way. One of the cool things that we want to do though, in a way to like show real utility in real world, we want to have the experience like say you're at a barcade and like you play one of our games and you do really well and you place on the leaderboard, and then you earn tickets and you can turn around and you can buy like a slice of pizza or a beer or something from the bar
Oh,
from the score that you just got. on the web arcade, and like that in my opinion is like real utility. Like people talk about utility, like that's real utility. You play a game, you turn right around and turn it into like a slice of pizza or a beer or something like
Oh,
that would be super cool.
yeah, man.
Then we also we haven't like announced it or really leaked it yet, but we are working on a marketplace for Valley where you'll be able to buy all kinds of different things. Tickets will be useful there. We're working on NFT profile picture collection. You can use tickets for that kind of thing. There's just like a ton of uses for tickets. We're trying to build as many uses, utilities, syncs that we possibly can for tickets, so that whenever Valley token comes around, like it actually has real utility, real syncs, and that's kind of like our main goal is to try to do that as well as possible.
Is it a bad
Okay.
thing that it feels like a novel concept to make sure your token has syncs before before TGE?
I've been Web3 gaming for a while, and it does seem like that. Like it's like you can't just have a token. Like it has to do something. There has to be a reason that people want to own the token, like on the other side, and that's the type of thing we're trying to solve. Like that's really like where Valley is special in the sense is that, like, there's this whole Web3 gaming industry, let's just call it, and Valley takes that whole thing. You don't have to be, it's not just for people online. Like we're taking these Web3 games and putting them out there in front of people in these arcades, and people who like may have gotten involved in crypto before or NFTs before, and they have, like, say they have a negative opinion on NFTs. Like we're trying to change that. I mean, like we want them to have a good experience, like where they all of a sudden are like, oh, well, maybe NFTs aren't that bad. Maybe NFTs are actually really cool and like a really cool technology that's very useful in order to give us utility in the ecosystem. So there's just a lot that we're building. We I know I'm just like rambling on here, but
Keep going, I like it.
we're going to have an AMA very soon. So get your questions ready for Valley. It was one of those things that we've been trying to do it. We were trying to have an AMA this week, but had to be canceled because of so many things going on. You may not know, but Johnny is actually speaking. He's not speaking right now, but he was speaking earlier, like a couple hours ago, at NFT NYC, which is a huge conference in New York. It's the biggest NFT conference in the world, and we're given a little bit of a leak, as to what our NFT profile picture collection looks like. If you follow us on socials, you've probably already seen that. But yeah, I'll stop rambling.
Yeah.
Just some things that are going on right now.
Yeah, no, it was so cool to hear that Johnny was on the guest list for the NFT.
Right? So
Yeah,
cool.
man, it
On the
was
main
so
stage.
cool. Yeah.
And if you have seen the pictures, like on Twitter, like the Valley cabinet right now at the NFT NYC conference, like they have the letter, like the big letters or whatever, NFT
I'm showing
NYC.
it.
The Valley cabinet is right smack dab in the middle. So like if you're at this conference, it's like about the most official location of the Valley cabinet.
That's what I thought when I saw the picture, because it's right there. I'm guessing it's like at the entrance of the venue. Can't miss it.
I don't know exactly where it's at, like what building or whatever. It's in Times Square. The whole thing is held in Times Square.
It is
Looks amazing.
prime real estate.
I know, like wherever the letters are, that's where you can find the Valley cabinet. And if you happen to be watching the stream from the conference, there are some activations that you can do just by finding the Valley cabinet and playing it, and some prizes that you can win. So check those out.
Man, I knew I should have gone to New York.
Man.
It's a good weekend for it.
Yeah,
I saw the tickets for that. Jesus, man, can you even guess how much they were?
Wait, for the conference?
Yeah,
I'm guessing they started at like 600, maybe 750, went up all the way to $2,000 a pop.
I guess too.
Whoa, you're not far. You pretty much nailed it. It was like 500, like a general ticket.
Wow.
Yeah, that sounds right. It's on the
It went
cheaper
up
side,
to 3,000. Yeah,
Wow.
that was
Yeah,
insane.
still on the cheaper side. I've only
Yeah.
been to one crypto conference. It was Bitcoin 23 or 24 in Miami. Tickets are just stupid expensive. Like
Right.
all of it is cool, but getting a $500 ticket is a little rough. Also, like, do you know how much a hotel room in Miami for one night is in peak season?
No.
The
Oh,
worst one is going to ring up probably like $1,200 a night.
For real.
Yeah,
Wow.
$1,200 a night.
and
Woo!
that's probably I'm probably off by a few digits, but you know they do
My
give you a
goodness.
really cool wristband, and they got like a hardware wallet. It was cool.
Dang, that's cool, man.
I got to see that crypto bull that they wanted to put next to the well, like the crypto replica of the Wall Street Bull.
Oh, oh, like
Oh, that's a thing.
the metal bowl thing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
They
yeah.
wanted to crypto it.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah, they did. But for whatever
Wow.
reason, they left out the best part about the bull.
Oh yeah.
I think you know what I'm talking about, so I'm not gonna go into details.
Yeah, just his iron cojones over there.
Yeah, the one thing that everybody comes out to rub, make it shiny.
For good luck. It's for good luck.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Oh my god, my memory is
by the
so
way,
bad today, guys.
I should say for the stream, I have switched to Spinfire. This
Oh,
is
Fire.
let me switch perspective to
I'm
oh,
trying to
Spitfire.
get
you
on
don't
the
have to.
board.
You don't have to.
I'm trying to just get on the board for the tournament. I'm so butt right now.
You are in the board. We started with 6 players, and there's only 3 people on the stream. There's no way that you couldn't make it on the board. So congratulations.
Speaking
Yeah.
of which, let me take a look. Oh, we have about 33 people watching us right now. Hello, folks.
Oh, I
Hello
always
and
Yay.
forget to
welcome.
watch the chat. What's up, everybody? Thanks for hanging out with us. I see Hefe Sailor in the chat. Always good
Yes,
to see
sir,
you.
the one and only.
Hi, y'all. Hi.
Death by Darkness is kicking my ass today, man.
Mm.
Right now, I want to at least beat 400. I want to be in the middle. I'll be happy, like, in the middle.
Well, this was actually like your first time playing Memory Match, like was live
Yep.
on stream, right?
Yeah, first time for everything.
That's cool. Oh, by the way, I should mention we were talking about the cabinet earlier.
Hmm.
Nova, you're one of the few people who has actually like gotten to play the cabinet in real life
Yeah.
yourself. Can you tell us about it? Like, I don't think we've ever actually had somebody on the stream who has actually played the cabinet in real life. Like, what's it like?
Yeah.
Everybody
No,
wants to
yeah.
know.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, like so it's my first time like streaming here with you guys. I had no idea that um I'm also a little bit new to the Discord, so I was just like
Yeah, no worries.
I didn't know there wasn't a lot of people who knew who actually saw this physical thing.
We have people from all around the world, you know.
Yeah, yeah. So, all right. So yeah, I remember, so Johnny was just talking about it, like in a prototype. He showed us pictures of it. He was telling us how he has an artist who wants to like make that a real thing, and
Mhm.
we played, like I came there to visit one day, and like that week when I was there, they were doing like a game jam, and that's when Johnny told us about the prototype, and I saw some pictures. I was like, okay, it looks kind of cute. I thought I the prototype was just rough draft. I didn't really
Mhm.
know exactly what he meant. I thought he just meant like, oh, just a picture on the screen or something, but he's like, no, the whole cabinet is gonna look like that. And then when I imagined that, I was like, oh my gosh, it was the perfect setup for the location too, because it was very like spacey, like the theme is very galaxy like. So
Yeah.
something like that would be beautiful. So yeah, so they did a couple testing on the prototypes, and then they finally put it all together, finally launched it and put it right in the corner, and I was like, holy crap, this is the best cabinet I've ever seen. Like, hands down. It
What's
has a
the
picture of like a girl getting adopted.
what's the gameplay like? Like actually getting to play like these games with a joystick. Like, are you able to speak on
Mhm.
that at all?
Yeah, yeah.
That's what
So
I want
it's
to know.
yeah. So it's just like any other arcade. There's he put mad buttons for no reason. Like these games, you could play with just like one button. He put like 6 buttons on there. I'm like, okay, what else all this here for show? Like pressing everything, only one works. I'm
That's
like,
just
okay,
how
cool.
Johnny does, you know.
That's how we start. We like the
Listen, it's
aesthetics.
better
He's
to
an aesthetic
have
guy.
the buttons you don't need than need buttons that you don't have, okay?
Exactly.
Yeah, better to have them than to not, right?
Exactly. You don't want to get caught with your pants down and not know buttons on your
Yeah.
arcade cabinet.
Yeah, man. You never know when you need like some arcade buttons. Like you just gotta have them in your back pocket.
Exactly. And
You never know.
and Death by Darkness does not sit well with me today. I don't know what's going on.
I'm
But
on
yeah, so
Spinfire.
oh,
No,
I
no,
gotta try them.
sorry. Keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Didn't mean to
yeah,
interrupt.
it's all good. It's all good. Yeah, so like it's a very like fresh feeling. Like the button is so like very like it's still really stiff. So there's a lot. It's like you could tell it hasn't been played at all. Like it's very like sharp. You know
Okay.
how some joysticks like you trying to go to the left, it doesn't work because all the kids just bashing it, whatever.
So it's like a crisp button experience.
Yeah,
Mint
it's so
condition. Mint condition.
Okay.
yeah. Yeah, it's super crisp right now. So very sharp, and you make those sharp left turns. It's all good. Um, yeah. So it has the little joysticks like it looks like a little like it's like glass. It's like a piece of glass. Um, and the buttons are just like the regular, just basic white buttons. Like
Mhm.
he definitely puts his aesthetics in where it's important.
Yeah,
Yeah. No, it's
Well,
fun. It's nice. It feels very legit.
that's good to know. I can definitely tell you, like, I'm definitely jealous that you've gotten to play the cabinet. I know other people are.
I'm jealous, man. I want a cabinet.
Yeah, I do too. Thankfully, it's not going to be like too much longer that we're going to have to wait for that.
Mhm.
We are currently working on Turquoise is building our cabinet software, and that's kind of like one of the big things that we're working on. I would say it's probably one of the biggest things that we're working on right now is the cabinet software. For like we also have several questions of like, when is TGE going to happen? That's one of the many things that TGE is waiting on is for the cabinet software to be finished. Once we have these cabinets, I should say, once we have the cabinet software built, completed, and out in the wild, and then we can test like several cabinets amongst themselves through this network of arcades that have agreed to test. Then we can start thinking about TGE. But like one of the big things is like we have to test our cabinet software first. We have to make sure everything works, everything is secure and everything. And once it's all verified that everything works, I mean, it's going to be much, much, much easier to TGE. I know there's been a lot of people asking about TGE recently, and I just want to say like we want to have TGE as soon as you like. We want TGE to happen just as soon as you do. There's a lot of moving parts that need to fall into place in order for that to happen properly. And the main thing is we want it. We need it to happen properly. You only get one chance to TGE in your life, So
You don't want to mess that up, man.
yeah, got to do it the right way. But
Wow, man.
I mean,
So what
there is
exactly is TGE?
token generation event.
Oh, gotcha.
it's when the Valley token becomes live. There's actually like a value assigned to it.
Oh, that's gonna be so cool. Oh my gosh.
I know, right? Like
Yeah, man.
once we actually know like what the value of the Valley token is, and you actually know like what do you actually earn for playing a Valley game, that kind of thing. and it's something that we're not taking lightly at all. It's a,
Right, because it should never be taken lightly.
yeah, it's very, 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 very important. And
It's easy to launch a token. It's hard to launch it in a way that won't, break everything.
that's so true. It is very easy to launch a token, and it's hard to launch a token well, and like
Yeah.
do it the right way.
Yeah, y'all seen how many like Doge coins there are right now? Like,
Oh my gosh. All the
I
meme
assure you,
coins.
it's easy to launch a token. And if anything, Valley has an incredible track record of doing things right. So I have zero doubt in what they're doing.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, man.
Our whole thing is we want to do it right. I mean, we don't want to like just like throw a TGE out there and like people are disappointed with it. Like when we do a TGE, we want it to be like a good one. We want our one Valley token. We want it to have people to be proud of it. So
Yeah,
and
man.
also I do want to say on top of that, we are working. It's one of our top priorities. We're working on trying to get everyone a more accurate and reliable answer for like when we will TGE. It's something that's I know it's on the forefront of everyone else's minds. It's on the forefront of our minds too, and it's like literally one of the main things that we're working on to try to get everyone an answer. I hope to have like everyone an answer like within the next week or so, like that kind of time frame. But definitely working on that to get you a better answer to when TGE will happen.
Yeah, man. I can't wait to see like just just like where it could go from there, right? There's just so many possibilities you can do with it. Like
Agreed.
expansion, like oops. I'm right now I'm trying out Flutter.
Okay, so you're doing Flutter. I'm doing Spinfire right now. It's not going great. How's your Flutter going?
Bro, I'm so butt. I'm so butt right now.
Flutter's one of the hardest games in the web arcade. It really is. Like it's no
It
joke.
is. It looks deceptively easy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, don't let this cute little bunny thing fool you.
Oh,
God.
bunny. I've never heard it called a bunny before. That's kind of funny.
Is it not?
It's not a bunny.
Oh,
I'll tell you that.
that was a bunny like a face. Like it's a bunny
But
face.
it could be. It could be just be like a flying bunny,
That's what I
a
thought.
wingless flying bunny.
uh, Hefe Sailor comes through again. He said, "Totally fair. Valley's not selling hype or fake timelines, but building things the right way and being transparent on each step. Much appreciated."
Thank you, Hefe. I do appreciate that comment. And one thing I would like to say on top of that is we strive to be like the most transparent Web3 company out there. Like there's nothing that is going on that we're trying to hide. It's more just like we want to give the right answer when it comes, like we this will actually be like the third quote unquote answer that we've given for the question, when will TGE happen? And the first two were a little bit short-sighted. For this one, we want to actually like give a good answer that is reliable and that you can trust it, and we're not going to have to go back on it. I do just want to say that it's TGE is just as important to us as it is to you. Like, trust me.
Yeah, man, that's awesome. Like it's like I was just talking with a friend earlier, like a lot of like nowadays games have been such like major corporations that's just been like major money grabs and like lost a lot of the quality in making games, and that's something that I love to see now more, where people are talking about it and bringing more into light how we want to bring back like the quality of the actual game making, not just a huge money grab.
Honestly, that is something not even just in gaming, but just like everything, like in our world. Like trying to bring back quality into like what's going on in the world today. That's a big ask.
I see you both are struggling with living in late stage capitalism.
You're over here like in your Lambo. You got it all figured out.
Oh, how did you know I had a Dogecoin wrapped Lambo?
Oh
For
my
what it's
god.
worth, I feel like it's a good thing that we went through this commercial phase so fast, and we've seen. It was good to see these big titles finally fail,
Mhm.
and it was also good to see indie projects, indie developers thrive because we've seen them. We've seen some incredible games while games like Concord were in development. Let's put it that way. A few more messages from Hefe. Oh, that's a very good point, Hefe. Thank you for bringing that up. I'm gonna do that right now, folks. You got just a few days left because in the beginning of July, Valley's going to be wrapping up their buy two get one free
Oh
note sale.
yes,
That's
thank you,
happening right
Hefe,
now, and you
for
can go
bringing
check
this
it
up.
out because all of the links are in the description. And yeah, go get your note. That's how you get tickets daily, and later down the road, you'll be able to claim those tickets for Valley token, and you'll be able to do amazing things with it, like covering your tab, for example. That's the one I'm looking forward to. Just dumping all of my Valley tokens to get more beer feels like a very good way to go about things. But you can go do so right now. You can go get your node, and you're absolutely right. Hefe, thank you so much for bringing it up. The first 500 nodes sold also come with a DIY kit, which means you would be able to either build your own cabinet, or better yet, you will be able to run an instance on your computer that will earn. And even Wave, can you remind me how much the difference is between Web Arcade and the cabinets?
Web Arcade is if you're used to Web Arcade, cabinets will earn 5.3 times more.
5.3 times more you will get when you play on the actual physical arcades or using one of these DIY kits, but there will only be 500 of these in existence. You can get one by purchasing one of the 500 nodes that are up for grabs right now, so go check that out. And I'm going to stop running my mouth.
No,
That,
it's a great thing to say. Like it's one of those things. Like if I'm sure, say you're just getting into Web3 and you've heard about nodes and you don't understand it, the whole concept behind a node is essentially that you buy a license to run a certain piece of software that basically allows you to rent out some of your computing power and RAM and memory to whatever company that needs it, and in return that company pays you in like whatever the token is. So that's kind of the whole concept behind it. If you're wondering what a node is, if you buy a Valley node, you run a piece of software that allows us to use a little bit of, like, say 20% of your computing power for our network, and you know in return for that you get rewards every single day. You're paid in Valley token or tickets, and which is the placeholder. So we have like 4 or 5 days left on this sale. If you've ever wanted to get into running a node, where you're just like running a piece of software on a computer and getting paid for it every single day, look into our buy two get one free. I think that Valley nodes are some of the best out there because of what Sinister said earlier. The fact that the first 500 sold, you get an NFT that allows you to buy your own DIY arcade cabinet. What other node allows you to do that and like build your own DIY Valley arcade cabinet that lets you earn at the highest rate? You can put it out there in venues. You can put it in your house. Like, such a cool deal. I can't
Wow,
say
that's
enough about it.
awesome.
and even Wave is still downplaying it because he hasn't talked about transparency. He hasn't talked about all the fancy buzzwords. He hasn't talked about giving power back to the players.
Oh, I haven't talked about the fact that we're trying to like do the whole Web3 thing right. that whole important thing. The fact that like any kind of like NFT or Web3 game that you've experienced thus far, we're trying to do it differently. Like maybe you had a bad experience and Valley's trying to do it correctly. I haven't talked about that. You're right. I have not. But it's important.
I would do it. I would do the bit on decentralization. Give me just a second. I'm having a great run in mine on mine. Sorry. Sorry for trying to pawn that
killing it
up
over
on
there.
you.
Dude, you're like it's like top 10.
Oh my god, nobody breathe.
Doing well.
Oh, please matches.
Nobody breathe.
He's gonna kill the high score right now.
What are you playing right now, Nova?
I'm about to try some chain blocks.
Chain blocks? Okay.
Hell yeah, Chain Blocks is a great game.
I had to look at that twice and like, wait, that's Tetris. Let's go. Let's freaking go.
I've been playing some Spinfire.
Spinfire.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's the one that reminds me of that game that used to be on. You guys ever had the what's that phone called? The BlackBerry.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, never had a BlackBerry.
I mean,
Oh,
sorry,
for real?
sorry.
You
not
don't do
BlackBerry.
business? You're not like into business or anything, Sinister?
No, I'm just a guy.
You're like a
actually,
businessman.
no, I'm just a dude.
I don't know if you knew, but like the BlackBerry phones,
Yeah.
that's how you get ahead in business. You have to have a BlackBerry.
I mean, to be fair, I did have a phone with a QWERTY keyboard, but it was a Nokia E something. And honestly, having a QWERTY keyboard on a cell phone is a game changer. If I could have a physical textile keyboard on my iPhone at all times, I would. I'm not buying that case because that case sucks. I know somebody's going to point that out.
I hate typing on glass. It's the worst experience ever.
Me too.
It's okay. Nobody look at my devastation of okay, my bot. You could score 0. Oh god. Oh my god.
I'm not playing right now, Sinister.
Oh, you're
Nobody
not
look at my screen. Look
Dead
away.
air. We're not looking. We're not looking.
Look
Your
away.
secret is safe. Your secret is safe.
I got 0. Oh my
I mean,
god.
we've all done that. We've all been there. No shame in that.
BRB.
See any message from Hefe?
Oh my
I
god.
saw Viral Web at number 1. They're new and really whooping it up. Interesting. I have not seen them yet.
Oh man. And by BlackBerry I meant to say not BlackBerry. I meant to say the Sidekick. But my chat is just saying, how can I be so bad? This bad. Look, I'm telling you, I am good at games. I promise I am. I'm good. Just not today.
It takes a little bit of getting used to, for sure.
I know Tetris. What do you believe me?
Oh, this
believe me,
game is
General?
this game is brutal. Have you seen the pie-shaped block and an X block? Those are, or a plus block, I guess. Those are cruel. They are just absolutely brutal.
One sec, be right back.
All right, so where did Even Wave go? I'm guessing he's going to be back. All right. In the meantime,
yeah.
I guess I can do the bit on decentralization and interoperability. Oh, he's back right on time.
Hey.
I think
Welcome
you're
back.
hardware muted, Even Wave.
Your face is muted.
Hey, what's up?
There you
Can you hear
go.
Nice.
Yep.
Nice.
Heyo.
I had to make an executive decision. I could tell that I had to use the restroom so bad. It was, just not playing as well. Now you'll see just like pure like esports level gameplay.
I'm here for it, man. You got 10 minutes
My brain's
to
turned in.
show some heart.
What are you all playing on stream? I'm playing Spinfire.
I am on Chain Blocks now.
I'm on chain blocks, but
Chain block. Okay.
I'm doing the worst today. I'm trying to convince everybody that I actually do play games. I promise.
I don't believe you, but it's
It's
fine.
not my name.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
But General doesn't believe me either. He's like, look, General, please. There's a bomb. Oh yeah.
Yes, the
That's the
bomb.
best part
The
of chain
bomb.
block.
I didn't know that was a thing.
My favorite part.
Yo.
It'll save you.
I thought this. What's the flashing one do?
Okay, so excuse me. Indigestion. So the flashing pieces, they give you double the score whenever you include a flashing piece in a line break. So like what the strategy is there is like say you have like a long flashing piece, like let's just say it's like one of the like long
Yeah, the 4 stick.
yeah,
thing.
like yeah. If you place it vertically, you will now have flashing pieces in 4 different lines that you can break. Versus
I
if you
see.
place it horizontally, it's only in 1 line. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So like, if you want to get a high score, like one of the things you want to try to do is those flashing pieces. Whenever you get them, try to place them strategically so that they'll take up as many line breaks as possible.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Little tip.
Wow, okay, I thought this is like gonna be some really simple Tetris. This has other things in it. Oh my god. I love this already.
It's not even.
Oh, I'm doing so bad. Please look away. Don't look at my shame. I play Tetris Effect sometimes. Like
I played like way back in the day when I was a kid. I used to play like on Game Boy. And I whenever we released this game, like I was actually like really surprised at the amount of muscle memory that I retained, like, and had no clue, you know, like it just from playing as a kid.
Your child, muscle memory.
Yeah,
Yeah, dude, kids are like Play-Doh, I think.
pretty much.
Just soak up everything. And you also don't want to drop them on the carpet.
They're like Play-Doh, but
Did I ever eat Play-Doh?
yeah,
I've never eaten Play-Doh. What's it taste
highly
like?
recommend. It's
you know,
salty.
when you're a kid and you need your daily salt intake, and you just
vitamin.
pick up some Play-Doh.
I'm here for it.
You need your minerals. You know, there's a lot of minerals in clay. It's actually healthy for you.
You know what's funny is, you know, the Play-Doh people had like multiple meetings where they're just like, all right, well, kids are gonna eat this, so we have to try to minimize that. Should we make it taste good to the kids, or should we just make it taste neutral? Like they had several meetings about this.
Yeah, man, dude, the amount of lawsuits they got because your Play-Doh
I mean,
like candy.
Honestly, I feel like they made the right call because Nintendo came out and they're like, you know what, we're gonna make our Switch cartridges taste like absolute dog water. You ever licked?
Dang.
You ever licked a Switch game cartridge?
Yo, I was about
You
to
never
say,
have.
I will say,
out of experience, it does not. I do not recommend that one.
I may have Sinister, but I will say there are no memories stored up here
See
from that. So like, I have nothing to recall. So it might have tasted great for all I know.
All the chemicals just decided to wipe that memory from your brain.
Yeah, I do know what Play-Doh tastes like very specifically though. And it's salt. It just tastes like salt. It's like,
I felt it would be
Play-Doh's
flavored.
70% salt.
Yeah.
Okay, that's rough. Well, I guess it is like cornstarch, right? Isn't it just cornstarch?
Cornstarch? No.
Maybe.
No.
I don't know.
No, I mean, like,
You
what's
gotta
flavor?
cook with it.
I'm pretty sure there has to be cornstarch in Play-Doh.
the
Yeah.
executives, they're like, all right, so kids are gonna eat this, and we have to make it like where they don't say it tastes bad, but they also don't say it tastes good. We have to make Play-Doh fall in this line. Like what you're talking about with the cornstarch, kids would have been like, "Oh my gosh, Play-Doh tastes so good! I can't wait to have Play-Doh for my next breakfast." Like, Mom,
I'm
and
fairly
they're like,
certain.
they have to avoid that.
All right, I'm gonna look it up, but before I look it up, so where I'm
How much
from,
cornstarch is in?
we didn't have actual Play-Doh, right? But I did see Play-Doh, like an episode of how it's made on Play-Doh,
Hmm.
and at one point they did say that it's like flavored or something. That they
What?
actually flavor it.
Watermelon
baby.
flavored Play-Doh.
I was about to say at this point they should just lean into it because you can't stop these kids. You can't stop these moms. They're making it,
Exactly.
they're giving you a mold that looks like SpongeBob. Like you're not gonna be like SpongeBob looks so good right now. I'm gonna put that in my mouth. Like you can't stop.
Right.
these
Your
kids.
your kids won't hate it, but
Make it
like
lemon
they'll
flavored.
they'll tell their friends at school tomorrow, the next day, they'll be like, "It's really salty. I tried it."
Okay, hang on. We got a message from Hefty Sailor. Play-Doh is primarily made
This is a long
from.
message. All right, let me dig into this. He has
This one is
something to say here.
okay. The message is so long.
Water, flour, and salt.
I'm looking
right?
at it.
So,
Yeah,
like next
water,
time that you're
flour,
making
and
biscuits and
salt.
gravy, throw a little
It-
Play-Doh in there.
It
if you want,
also
like, some
contains
purple-
ingredients like
purple
boric
biscuits and
acid,
gravy.
mineral oil, and sometimes a retrogradation inhibitor, lubricant, surfactants, preservatives,
Guar gum.
hardener. I don't even know how
You're
these
reading them.
words. Fragrance and color. See, fragrance. They add fragrance to it. How are you?
Ah,
Why are you not supposed to
look at
eat
that.
it if it has if they add fragrance to it, right?
I don't know about that one.
Yo, I love
According
my lemon
to
flavored surfactant.
according to its 2004 United States Patent Wikipedia, the original Play-Doh, created in 1930s, was actually a wallpaper cleaner before being repurposed for children's play. Listen,
Whoa.
Hold on. Wallpaper cleaner. So like your parents just bought a house. You're a kid, and they're like, we hate this wallpaper. We got to get rid of it. And they're like, yeah, we'll get some more wallpaper. And they're like, all right. And they take Play-Doh and they just like spread it on the walls and the wallpaper's gone. Like what's up with that? And
No,
then
I think
some kid walked by eventually and was like it started shaping it, and some like businessman was like,
They looked at
that's gonna be $1 million one day. Like,
he was like, oh,
they were just trying to clean off the wall, and some kid was just like, oh, this tastes like salt. I like this.
I mean, people out there are eating like chalk and like clay, So I feel like Play-Doh lands somewhere in the realm of normalcy.
But wallpaper
crisp foods, man.
wallpaper remover, like
I'm
that
guessing
was
it used to be not remover, cleaner. I'm guessing it used to be cleaner. So
Okay.
sort of like one of those cleaning
okay.
patties, like for
Gotcha.
keyboards and stuff. Heavy Sailor goes, it is safe to eat according to FDA guidelines.
It's
and he
safe
said,
to eat. Don't say
yeah,
that.
it
on
is
stream.
safe.
Guys, do
It
not
is
eat
absolutely
Play-Doh.
safe to eat.
What?
Yeah. Contains
God.
very minimal amounts of lead. You don't hardly notice.
Listen,
in the
I
long term
honestly,
with your brain and stuff like that.
straight up, those tiny cars did more damage to
Probably
people in the United States than like half of the diseases that were out there, because kids would play with them and kids put everything in their mouth, and guess what? The paint on those cars used to be lead.
Oh,
So
Yeah.
Play-Doh did everything well. I don't think. Well, maybe they had lead in it at some point, but who knows? They did start in 1930s. Maybe they had asbestos in it at some point too. Who knows?
sprinkling some asbestos for seasoning.
Yeah. It's exactly.
Asbestos bait, just sprinkle it all
The
over.
accountants are like we noticed when we sprinkled in asbestos, sales went up by like 5%.
Exactly.
Like, yeah, keep doing that.
People like how it
The
makes their
garnish.
DNA feel fuzzy.
Yo, man, that's how Wolverine got his powers, man.
Believe it or not, I'm not gonna go on that tangent. But did you know that all of the snow in Never-Ending Story is asbestos, just pure asbestos,
No, for real.
straight up
It's
pure
just
asbestos.
Oh, that's kind of sad. Like to think about, like a childhood memory movie, and like to now think like, oh, they
To
all
be
have like
fair,
doctors related to this. It's kind of sad.
to be
yeah,
fair, they had it. It's like a miracle in substance. What's the word I'm looking for?
Asbestos.
Dude, like the amount of so the reason it's bad for you is because it's so incredibly fine. The asbestos needles can pierce your DNA and alter it, which causes all of the cancers and everything, depending on like how you were exposed to
Hmm.
it. But also because it's so incredibly fine, it's a very good insulator, which is why like people used to put it in their houses and stuff.
Mm.
It is absolutely like a miracle. I'm just struggling to put a label on it. Sorry.
Material.
it's all good.
Material, yes.
Yeah.
It's also an alliteration, yes.
I'm not gonna lie, guys. I don't for everything we just talked about. I don't see any negatives so far. I'm like, you can mutate and have powers. You can insulate temperature. You can like have all these powers come out from asbestos. Yo, let me go find the nearest.
And the dog in Never Ending Story was made from it.
It only gets better from here.
I remember that dog. It was like my favorite when I was a kid. I like asbestos.
Okay, so
Section
hear
A
me out.
apartment.
Hear me out.
It's
Hear
like
me out.
you're spewing some propaganda from the asbestos company. They picked up on this story. They're like, all right, asbestos is falling out of popularity, but if we can get kids to say that the dog for Never Ending Story was made out of asbestos,
Dude, listen.
then we can make a comeback.
There are executives working with like marketing companies. Big asbestos they had a meeting and they were like, we need influencer marketing to bring asbestos back.
Who did we have? Who were like the big white fluffy influencers back in the day? There's the dog from the Never Ending Story. Let's go talk to their
Yeah, that's the KOL
Yeah.
we're looking for. Oh. Anyway, folks, we are running up on
Got
time.
it all.
Mhm.
Oh, I do have to jump ship here. We have a few more messages from Hefe.
Okay.
Uh, this,
Um,
this is free on Pluto TV, I think. All in this episode with Silly Putty and Slinky. Okay, cool. Okay, we got another link and also a pinball machine. That's cool. Oh man, pinball machines must be is like super weird on the inside, right? Because all the moving parts. But
Oh, for sure.
let's just bring it back really quick.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
a recap: Johnny is currently at NFT NYC. He did speak at a panel. There's also an arcade machine present, which I'm going to flash on screen right now. It
Yeah.
is in
If you're at NFT NYC, just look for the letters
No
right
way!
in between them,
Oh my
yeah,
god, it's
exactly.
there!
right in the middle. The
That's what I'm
official
saying.
NFT NYC letters.
Yo,
That's where
that's
the
so
Valley Cabinet is.
awesome.
That is some prime real
It's
estate, man.
there. Oh,
Just
yo,
those like 3 square feet is probably like
We
$5,000 a month.
we paid $5 million for that placement. Yeah.
Okay, I
yo,
see. I see.
5
I
million.
believe it. I believe it. I do believe we had a few more things to show if you want, even wife.
Oh yeah, yeah. Our new NFT profile picture collection, which I've been looking at it in the news. There's there's been some like in NYC, some visitors.
Mhm.
The
Well,
visitors.
we were gonna try to have them up on the screen, but
There you go.
oh, right there.
Yeah, I didn't realize there was a queue for it. Sorry. So, and hang on, my camera went out. Sorry, here I am. I would like to dissect this really quick. I'm seeing on the previous stream, and even Wave told us that the things we saw were commons. And right now, we also know that they're going to be common, uncommon, rare. And the one you all should be looking for, the coveted rarity is going to be misprints with is it 2.5%?
Yeah.
with 2.5% rarity. So whenever this collection launches, make sure to get yours. I know I'm going to be spending more money than I should on these because I do like a good misprint. And do you want me to show the others?
For sure. For sure. And I do want to say they are going to be very modestly priced. I mean, these aren't going to be $1,300 NFTs. You know what I mean? Like these are going to be NFTs. They will eventually have a utility in our ecosystem. We will announce more about them very soon. But for now, we just want to like give a preview, just like give a little bit of a sneak peek. What's going to happen?
Oh, that's awesome.
This blue guy is honestly growing on me. That one tooth is.
Well, I will. That's one of the few images that actually has some attributes on it. Like each NFT will have its own attributes, its own rarity. A lot of what you're seeing, like in these previews, I will say are just comments.
Okay, so we know there are going to be rarities. We know there are going to be attributes to those. I'm guessing like that bowl cap and those look like goggles.
Maybe
Maybe not. All right. Okay. Anyway, folks, thanks so much for tuning in. And it's been a pleasure. I see Happy Sailor in chat. I'm going to take a look at the watch time. We're down to 19 people. I guess we did run up on time here. But folks, thank you so much for tuning in. We will be back next week with another stream, and we will be doing these for how long, even Wave? Until we drop dead.
it's literally like when the sun explodes and like all that. That's when it'll stop. But our
like
contract
an actual
runs up
sunset.
until then. Yeah, like right up until the edge of that.
I like that. That's consistency. That's what I'm looking for.
Every
Okay.
Thursday, we'll be here.
Every Thursday. You heard the man. And yeah, anything else you would like?
I just want to thank Nova for joining us. I hope to have you like on more of these. This was super fun.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it was so much fun hanging out with y'all. Definitely come around. I'll be coming around a couple more times, be here with you guys.
For sure.
There'll be more
Happy to have you. It was good to meet a like-minded individual who actually knows what a roguelike is, because I don't think I can explain it anymore.
Yeah, man, somebody got to me. Obviously, he's not even Wave. He's living
It's
on the
not
rock
me.
over there.
I play Rocket League.
Like
That's
glare
it.
at you.
Okay, folks, before we sign off here, please make sure to like and subscribe. If you're watching from Twitch, make sure to follow, because there will be more of these with a whole lot more information. And whenever Johnny is available, we will get him on stream, and he drops some mad leaks, man, because nobody can stop him, because he's the man in
Let's
charge.
try to get Johnny. Let's try to get Johnny like on the next one or something.
Yeah, I would love to hear what Johnny says. Oh my gosh, it's
For sure.
He says everything, man. If you haven't seen the previous episodes,
That
I
guy
didn't
says
think
everything.
he would be sharing that much, but he did. Anyway, thanks so much for tuning in. We'll see you around. Okay, bye.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye. Have a good night.